students, welcome to your channel Parivartan Physics. Dear students, in this video we are going to learn how to find the figure of merit of galvanometer and resistance of galvanometer in this experiment. So we'll see step by step in detail about the procedure, circuit connection, calculation as well as result of this practical in this video. If you want to watch the same practical in dual language, Kannada as well as English, I have already uploaded a video on this practical in Kannada as well as English. You can watch that. The link is available in the description box. So now we'll go for the circuit connection and then procedure, calculation as well as result step by step in detail in this video. Okay, without making any delay, let us begin the practical. Okay, so this is the circuit connection of the practical figure of merit of galvanometer. We'll see in detail. See here we have an instrument called as battery eliminator, which converts high voltage to low voltage as well as from AC to DC. Here the positive terminal is represented by red terminal. Red terminal indicates positive and black terminal indicates negative, right? Okay, so and we are using two resistance box here. You can see we are using two resistance box. We have one resistance box here and we have one more resistance box here. This is low resistance box and this is high resistance box. Okay, so let us check the connection. You can see the connection here. See, from positive of the battery we have connected to one end of the galvanometer, and from the same end of the galvanometer we have connected to one end of the low resistance box. Another end of the low resistance box is connected to one end of a plug key. The plug key which is connected to low resistance box is called K2. So this is K2. And another end of K2 is connected to opposite end of the galvanometer. Another end of the galvanometer. From the same end of the galvanometer we have connected one more key called as K1. K1 is the key which is connected to high resistance box. So another end of the K1 is connected to high resistance box and another end of high resistance box is connected to negative of the battery, right? So remember we have two keys here. The key which is connected to low resistance box is called K2 and the key which is connected to high resistance box is called K1, right? Okay, let me tell you the circuit connection once more. See, positive of the battery is connected to one end of the galvanometer. Another end of the galvanometer, positive of the battery is connected to one end of the galvanometer. From the same end of the galvanometer, we are connecting to one end of the low resistance box. Another end of the low resistance box is connected to one end of key K2, plug key K2, and another end of plug key K2 is connected to another end of the galvanometer. And another end of the from the same end of the galvanometer, we are connecting to one end of K1. Another end of K1 is connected to high resistance box R, and another end of high resistance box R is connected to negative of the battery. So this is the circuit connection of figure of merit of galvanometer, right? I'll tell you the procedure of this practical in short. See, here we have totally two keys. Remember, the key which is connected to high resistance box is called K1 and the key which is connected to low resistance box is called K2, right? So we have two resistance box here. So this is low resistance box which is of range 100 ohm, you can observe, and this is a high resistance box which is of range 10,000 ohm. So the key connected to high resistance box is K1 and the key connected to low resistance box is K2. Remember, throughout the practical, throughout the procedure, K1 should always be closed. You should never unplug it. It has to be closed always, K1. What about K2? K2 has to be closed only when you are unplugging the resistance from small resistance box, low resistance box for half deflection. So when you are taking the reading for half deflection, when you are unplugging the resistance from low resistance box, only at that case you have to close this K2, right? So next we'll go, I will tell you the procedure now. See, first what we have to do is we have to make the connection like this, and keeping K1 closed, K2 open, what we have to do is we should switch on the circuit. Switch on the circuit and you will observe the deflection of the galvanometer more than 30 divisions in the galvanometer. So keeping K2 open and K1 closed, looking at the galvanometer, you should go on unplugging the resistance from high resistance box until the needle of the galvanometer comes exactly on 30th division. Exactly on 30th division, right? So when you get the needle exactly on 30th division by unplugging the resistance from high resistance box, stop unplugging the resistance from high resistance box and next note down the resistance how much you have unplugged. For 30 divisions, how much resistance you have unplugged from high resistance box, that you have to note down. And after that, noting down the resistance from high resistance box, close K2 now. After closing K2, the division of the galvanometer will come back to 0. From 30 it will come back to 0, right? Okay, now what we have to do is, initially we had unplugged the high resistance box for 30 divisions deflection in the galvanometer. Now half of 30, that is 15 divisions, so we have to get 15 divisions deflections in the galvanometer. Until that, you have to unplug the resistance from low resistance box. So go on unplugging the resistance from the low resistance box until you get the half deflection, that is 15 divisions in the galvanometer, and note down how much resistance you have unplugged, right? So this is the first trial. So we got the resistance for full deflection from high resistance box and resistance for half deflection from low resistance box, right? This is what we have to note down for the first trial, and rest of the calculation is based on formula, right? This is for the first trial. For while going for the second trial, what you do, again unplug K2, keep K1 plugged, insert all the keys from low resistance box as well as high resistance box which you have unplugged, as usual, from the take it to the original state, and then go for the second trial. Okay, so for second trial, what we have to do, again, for the second trial, keeping K1 closed, K2 open, we have to unplug resistance from high resistance box for, let me say, for 26 divisions, right? So for 26 divisions, resistance from high resistance box, half of 26, 13 divisions from low resistance box. This is second trial. And for third trial, I will take, for the first trial we took 30 and 15. For second trial we took 26 and 13. For third trial I will take 22 and 11. Like that we have to take. Okay, let us begin the procedure then. The procedure, see, here we have the galvanometer, high resistance box, plug key K1 is closed and the plug key K2 is open, low resistance box and the battery, right? You just observe the things now. Here I will show you. See, by switching on the circuit, you can observe all the keys in the high resistance box are plugged. K1 is closed. See here, K1 is closed, right? So if I switch on the circuit now, the galvanometer will show the deflection greater than 30 degree. See, I'm switching on the circuit now. I have switched on, so you can observe the galvanometer needle is showing greater than 30 divisions deflection. Okay, let me show you that. See, it is showing greater than 30 divisions deflection in the needle, right? Now what we have to do, we have to start unplugging the resistance from high resistance box until this needle comes to exactly 30 divisions. I will show you that now. Okay, K1 is closed, K2 is open, and the deflection in the galvanometer is greater than 30 divisions, more than 30 divisions. I want to bring it to exactly 30 divisions. You have to observe it exactly perpendicular. So the needle has to be on 30th division exactly. So to get the needle exactly on 30th division, unplug the resistance from high resistance box. Okay, so you just check. I will go on unplugging the resistance from high resistance box, how the needle will come to 30th division. See, first I am removing the resistance from high resistance box. I have removed 5000 ohm resistance plus 2000, I mean 7000. You can observe the needle is coming back, but it is not exactly on the 30th division now, right? Okay, so I will unplug some more. 5000 plus 2000, 7000 I have unplugged, plus 1000. It is going behind 30, so I will close it again. I want exactly on 30, right? Okay, you can observe it is okay. Now it is exactly on 30th division. Okay, it is going back again. So you have to, observing the galvanometer, you have to unplug the resistance. We want exactly 30. So it is exactly 30 now, you can see. Okay, I will just show you how it is exactly on 30. Right, you have to observe it like this. So the needle should be exactly on 30th division like this. Clear? So like this perpendicularly you have to observe. You should not see it from sideways like this. If you see it from sideways, you will find it in front of the 30 or below the 30. So you have to observe it exactly perpendicular to the scale like this. So it is on 30th division. Okay, for 30 divisions, how much resistance you have unplugged? You just check here. So the resistance I have unplugged is 5000 plus 2000, that is 7000 ohm resistance I have unplugged from high resistance box for full scale deflection, that is 30 divisions. Okay, see, K1 is closed and K2 is open. Now you can observe when I switch on, when I close K2, the galvanometer needle will come back to 30th, 0th division. You can see here now. I will just show you. The galvanometer will come back to 0th division. Okay. Okay. Let me show you here. See, I'm closing K2 now. I will close K2 and we can observe how it will come back to 0. Yes. So by closing K2, the galvanometer has come back to 0. What is the next step? For, remember, for 30 divisions deflection, I have unplugged 7,000 high resistance from high resistance box. After closing K2, the galvanometer has come back to 0. You have to press the keys so that it will make a correct connection. Okay, it is for 0. Next, what we have to do is to get half deflection in the sense half of 30, right? Half of 30 is 15 divisions. So I have to get 15 divisions deflection. Until that, I have to unplug the resistance from this low resistance box. Okay, let me show you how I will unplug the resistance to get 15 divisions deflection. Observing the galvanometer, you have to remove the resistance from this resistance box. Okay, so I have unplugged 50 ohm resistance now. It is at 10, 20 ohm resistance. 20 ohm resistance again I'm unplugging. You can check the deflection. Okay, it is not exactly at 50th division now. Okay, now it is at 50th division. Okay, I will just show you how exactly it is 15th division. Right, you can see it is exactly on 15th division now. Correct, it is on 15th division. How much resistance I have unplugged? You can check this resistance box. How much resistance I have unplugged? 50 plus 20, 70 plus 20, 90 plus 5, 95. Right? So 95 resistance I have unplugged for half deflection in the galvanometer. For full deflection, 30 full deflection, we have unplugged 7,000 resistance from high resistance box. And for half deflection, 15 divisions, we have unplugged 95 ohm resistance from low resistance box. Note down these both values and we'll go for this. Go for second trial. For second trial, you just listen. You have to plug all the keys which you are removed from high resistance box as well as low resistance box back again. Okay, insert all the keys. Insert all the keys. And if you are not getting the deflections correctly, just check the connections and go on pressing all the keys from both the resistance boxes and rotate them. Press them and turn them, right? Then the connection will be correct. Again, unplug, sorry, keep the key1 K1 always closed, unplug K2, right? Now the setup is as usual as the beginning, right? So now we'll go for the second trial. For second trial, what we have to do? See, for first trial, full deflection means we have taken it as 30 and half deflection means we have taken it as 15. For second trial, I will take full deflection as 26 and half deflection as 13, right? So for 26, I have to remove the resistance from this box, and at that time K2 has to be open. And for 13, I have to close this, and for 13, I have to unplug the resistance from this, right? I will show second trial also. Third trial, I will take directly and I will come for the calculation. Okay, you can observe now K1 is closed, K2 is open, and the galvanometer is showing more than 30 divisions deflection. Correct? Okay, now I should unplug the resistance from high resistance box until I get a deflection of 26 divisions in the galvanometer. Okay, I will just show you. I should get 26 divisions deflection, right? Okay, so it is more than 30 divisions now. Okay, let me show you how to take the resistance for 26 divisions. Okay, I will go on unplugging the resistance here. You just go on checking the deflections in the galvanometer. Okay, so I have taken 5,000 ohm, 7,000 ohm I have removed now. It is at 29 and 30, in between 29 and 30. I want 26. So it is at 26, I guess exactly. You have to check it perpendicularly. Yes, it is at 26th division. Okay, I will just show you how it is at 26th division. See, correct? So this is 25 and this is 26. It is on 26th division exactly. Okay, how much resistance I have unplugged? 5,000 plus 2,000, 7,000, 5,000 plus 2,000, 7,000 plus 1,000. It means 8,000 resistance I have unplugged from high resistance box. K1 is closed, K2 is open. Okay, full deflection is 26 divisions. What about half deflection? Half deflection means I have to get 13 divisions deflection. For this, what I have to do, keeping all the keys in high resistance box open only, I have to unplug the resistance from low resistance box. Okay, I will plug the K2 now. See, if I plug K2, it has to come back to 0, right? So I'm plugging K2, the galvanometer is coming back to 0, right? Okay, now what we have to do, we should unplug resistance from low resistance box to get half deflection, that is 13. Okay, I will go on unplugging the resistance now. 50 ohm I have unplugged, it is at 10 now. 20 ohm I will unplug, it is at 12 now. 10 ohm I am unplugging, near to 13. Okay, it is on 13th division exactly, right? You can just check, it is on 13th division exactly. Okay, now you see whether it is on 13th division or no. Okay, I will show you. Yes, it is on 13th division exactly. How much resistance I have unplugged? You just check here how much resistance I have unplugged. 50 plus 20, 70. This is 80, 85, 87. So 87 ohm resistance I have unplugged for half deflection. So this is second trial. Third trial, I will take the readings and I will directly come for the calculations now, right? Let us go for the calculations now. We have completed the procedure and we'll go back to the calculations now. See, circuit connection is already shown here. All the labelings are here. EMF of the battery. How much output EMF you have taken in the battery? I have taken 4 volts there. You have observed the switch was, socket pin was inserted in 4 volt output. Okay, see, first 2 trials we had taken. For full deflection 30 divisions, we had unplugged 7,000 ohm from the high resistance box, right? And for half deflection, we had unplugged 95 ohm from low resistance box. So by calculating using this formula, the resistance of the galvanometer, we have got 96.30. And by using this formula, I have calculated the figure of merit. It is 0.00001878. Like this, I have taken all the trials. I have written all the trials here. Second trial also we had taken. Third trial I have taken directly and I have written the ratings here. So you have to calculate the mean of the resistance of the galvanometer. It is 93.38. Figure of merit mean will be 0.00001848. In microampere per division, it will be 18.48 microampere per division. So I have written the result here. You have to make the separate calculation of G 1, 2, 3 and calculation of figure of merit 1, 2, 3. So 3 calculations of G and 3 calculations of K you have to do, and then you have to note down the mean value, right? So we have got the standard result as resistance of galvanometer as 93.38 and figure of merit as 18.48 microampere per division. Dear students, if you like the content of this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share the channel. Please refer the videos and refer the channel, share the videos and share the channel with your friends as well as seniors and juniors. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. Please keep watching and supporting this channel. We'll meet again in the next video. Thank you.